The question I get asked a lot is, why would I give up a motorcycle to drive a slingshot? Now, I've rode motorcycles my whole life. I've rode motorcycles, I guess, probably close to 35 years before having to give up. It wasn't an easy choice at all. My bike sat in the shop for 2 years, didn't get a move. I have neck problems, and I would ride my bike for a day. I'd hurt for a week, 2 weeks at a time. Shoulders, neck would hurt. And when you still work for a living, you can't be in that kind of shape with being a heavy equipment operator. So my motorcycle set, and finally I decided it's nice to just let somebody else buy it. That way maybe they could continue to enjoy what I've done. But why did I go to a slingshot, not a Can-Am Spider or a trike? The Can-Am Spider and the trike, I'm still setting with the handlebars. The handlebars is what hurt me. It is holding that position all day. The slingshot, the reason I went with it is because it does have a steering wheel. It's got normal seats, so I'm not hurting. I know there's other three-wheel bikes. One reason I didn't go with the T-Rex is price. I mean, it's just ungodly on their prices. The other one's front-wheel drive. I don't want front-wheel drive. I want to burn my back tire off or do a donut. I want to be able to do that, you know. But the Polaris slingshot, it made sense to me because it did have the Chevrolet motor, the Ecotec. I can run down, get parts at my local parts store. People ask me if I could, would I have a motorcycle again? Yeah, I would, because I missed the adrenaline rush, dragging floorboards around curves. But this right here, my wife never was able to do a long trip with me, because she just would get hurting pretty bad. This slingshot, my wife loves it. We ride all day, 400, 500, 600 miles a day. We're not hurting. We camp. We do a lot of things that we wouldn't do without it. I mean, am I saying the Polaris slingshot is better than a Can-Am Spider? Is it better than a trike? Quality against it, I'd say probably not, considering this is majority plastic. I mean, a lot of maintenance. As much maintenance goes into this as it does a motorcycle, which I'm used to that. That's part of enjoyment. That's what I'm doing now. Getting ready to go on a trip, so we're cleaning up. I've just checked wheel bearings. I'm fixing to clean it, go through it with a fine tooth, because we're wanting to do the Blue Ridge Parkway here in a few weeks. But that's why I decided to go with a slingshot. If you ride a motorcycle now and you're hurting at the end of the day and you still want to be adventurous, look at the Polaris slingshot. Doesn't mean that we're any less. It just means that our body's telling us it might be a time for a change.